From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
To kick off for Green Bay.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you've just changed your play calling because you thought you might have some field to work with. Instead, now, you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
Libra! Set! Almost! 180!
First run now for Kyron Williams. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
At his own 5-yard line.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Here's a 2nd and 8. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second down and 8.
Hey, 70, ready. Blue 60. Hey, 50.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Stafford now to throw. And Stafford's going to be taken down. That's a safety. So how's that for an interesting way to start this ball game?
First drive of the game and you go backwards all the way into your own end zone?
Guess it kind of makes you wonder what else we might have in store here in this one. And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. And now, how about this? The free kick from the 20 going to be out of bounds, and that, of course, is a penalty.
Spike 60. Black block. Blue check. Set.
Now a give. Running left is Wilson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Really held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Red 38. Claws red.
Love looking to throw it. A short throw to Musgrave. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Wilson with a first down carry. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Back at the 30-yard line.
62 blaster. 10 black. Black ultra. Check.
Here's Love. And it's a Packers touchdown. Matthew Golden, 30 yards. And the Packers are able to extend their lead. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive, he burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
6, mega. Field black. Grill green. Red cycle. Ready.
Following the interception, Love. Throw caught by Musgrave. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Here we go. Cut.
Wilson going to try the right side. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Set, ready. 50, green. Claws red. Green jack. Ready.
Now Love. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Fight.
After 1, it's 9-0. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Ready, break. Set. 33, yellow. Ready?
Here's Jacobs. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Blue striker. Red. 38. Smash. Red. Steal. Black. Check.
Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Matthew Golden. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talk to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Now McManus for the extra point. And that will make this a 16-point lead.
Makes the score Packers 16, Rams nothing. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll look to Williams to begin things. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Blue 60. 50-50. Easy, alert.
Stafford. And that's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning.
At the 29-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Stafford. It's caught the right side. Williams. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
59. Set. 280.
Stafford looks to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set.
To throw is Stafford. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
You don't see him miss too often. The ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand, and that's all it would take to send it high and out of bounds without a play.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
250 and middle.
In motion right goes Adams. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
280. Hey, 22. Hey. Omaha, ready to move. Like 7.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Check view. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This is 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Yellow. 40. 43 red. Yellow blue.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Black ultra.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Love. Over the middle, complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Ready, set. Blaster, 6. Down. Spike, 52, blue. Blue striker. Green jack. Set.
To throw now. Here's Love. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. The slot man in motion right. The final shot before the break, Stafford. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Double right. Big 20. Set. 180. 21. Stay 50. Stay 50.
The final shot before break, Stafford. Now he'll let it go deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing. We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And this opening kickoff will not even reach the landing zone. It hits short of the 20, so that's going to move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Purdy now to throw. They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That's good for a first down, his second. Catch of the opening drive. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Get set, get set. Yellow, right around, up. Run.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Now he's going to step up and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Now a 2nd and 10. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Get set, get set.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Purdy from the gun. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards for number 11. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Second and 10. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. That one caught by Tonjes. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is third down.
Watch out!
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Niners are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a big conversion there on third down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a first and goal.
Watch out! Fox.
Purdy off the play fake. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on fourth down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. First and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
Loving the Packers now with a first and 10 at the 20.
Here we ready?
A run. It's Watson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 21-yard line.
Ready.
We're scoreless after 1. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Here we go, set.
And now Love going to change things up.
Blue striker. Ball red.
Throwing on 2nd down. Love. Wilson's got it on the crossing route. So the completion good for 7 there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone, because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lift their chops in order to get the big hit or play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Red. Striker. 3-3. Strike blue. 6. Mega. Hunt.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Get set. Ready, team. Watch out.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 5. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. They go play action here. Purdy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. McCaffrey running up the middle. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now a give, right side, McCaffrey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Shotgun now with Purdy. He'll try to pick it up himself.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. On the ground, here's Watson. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Here we go, set. Steal, black, 60 red, roster, 6, yellow, blue, shoot, yellow. Ready.
Now Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have one half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
Well, Love wants to shift things around. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down. A gain of 9 yards.
They'll run with Watson. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
And teams have a tough time running the ball as this one has throughout this game. It's so easy to just say, forget it, let's throw the football. But that's exactly why you stay with the running game. Eventually, you stick with it, you make some adjustments, you often find ways to run the ball better as the game goes on.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Ready.
They'll run straight ahead with Wilson. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Red cycle. Green jack. Black shot. Ready.
Switching things up. They'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. And they'll go on the ground. A hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Black, striker, 3-3.
And they'll run it here. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2.
Check pitch.
Brings up second and 8.
Ready, cut.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal.
Down, ready.
Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down.
At the Niners' 11-yard line.
Here we go, set. 10 side, 45, white. Red, yellow. Steel, black, light blue, blaster, 6. Cut.
Love now. That's complete to his running back, Wilson. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. From 10 yards out. And the Packers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, 49ers 0. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still right.
And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century. The home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That's Brendan McManus to get this one underway. Off we go from Arrowhead. Right at the outset, he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Green Bay. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You've got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
Brendan McManus now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready, set, go.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Fight, 97, snap, red. Drill, 52.
And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start.
Watch out, come on, set, use, yellow, 33, yellow. 6, Madden.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Multiple times and all throw. That is Chris Jones. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
52 black, set, ready. 10 black.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay. That'll mark them back half the distance, and they'll go from there. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
45, what, drill, green. Black swap. Black shot. Needle blue. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to uncork one, looking for Wicks.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Here's Remigio. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
Yellow. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Left side, it's caught. High ground. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Right, 97, black ultra. Check hut. 60 red, yellow. 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's second and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Go, stand. Right through. Ready.
On second down, Love. This one complete down the field to Golden. That one good for 26 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. First down.
They'll run it to the right here with Jacobs. Awkward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
It's a loss of a yard.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
39-yard
Down. You. Red. 30. Cross red. Needle blue. 6. Mega. Set cut.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Love to throw it on 1st down. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
A handoff running left. It's Jacobs. It'll be a short pickup down to the 22. Michael Dana brings him down.
A gain of 2 on the play.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Set, ready. Black, 95. Black Ultra. Green Jack. Blaster, 6. Blue Striker. Ready.
Love. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40.
Attack, attack!
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. 2nd and 7. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will go all the way. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Red, quick, yellow, cut.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First down.
Fight.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Watch out now.
First
50
down,
series.
Packers.
Red, yellow. 22 needle.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues.
Cover 38. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Set, go.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
Really nice job here by the offense getting back that penalty yardage they lost on first down. And typically the rule of thumb is let's pick up half. Let's make second down more manageable. In this case, they do that and some, and now they're in a good spot on second down.
Ready?
A second down throw for Love. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Here we go. Black, 95. Drill, 52.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
Set. Needle, 50. Great stick. Mega. Green Jack. Black Ultra.
To throw is Love. Quick slant into the hands of Golden. Packers going to use their final timeout now. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
And it's third down.
On the ready.
Third down, they need 5.
Set, hut. 10 black. 5, 97. Right, white. Drill green, red, yellow, clawed red. Smash, red. Ready?
Back to throw is Love. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
Ready.
Packers,
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal.
Black, down. Yellow, down.
Here's Love to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
The kick is good. Makes the score Packers 17, Chiefs 14. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Yellow. Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Inside the 30. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. A big one there to start the second half. To gain of 43 yards.
First down.
Not the way we're accustomed to seeing him hit these home run plays, Mike, but now you can tell they love getting him involved in the ground game. And this type of outcome, it's possible anytime he touches the ball, let alone how he gets it.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, black 40.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of the first down. A pickup of 9.
Tackled by Brian Cook.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game. I I think at this point, Mike, he doesn't care whether they hand it to him, throw it to him. He just wants to be the guy with the ball in his hand when his team needs a big play, and he came through there with a big first.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
At the 10-yard
Move
line.
back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal.
Ready, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Striker. 3-3. Black shot. Needle blue. Light blue. Blaster. 6. Blue striker.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
Set. 10 black. 10 cycle. 6 mega. Smash red. Ready.
Throwing is low. This one intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, KC. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Down. 52 blue, black ultra. Cut.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
Red cycle.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Love. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Red 38. 22 needle. Real green. Cut.
Now Love. That one caught. He finds Golden. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
On the ready.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 52, 60 red.
37-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Yellow 43. Set.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
Fight 60.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down.
Here we go, here we go. 33, yellow, cluster, 6. Quad red. Flight 2.
Love to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Let's go now. Black, 95. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Field, black. Black shot. Set.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on downs.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call. Great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 14 on that play. 1 plays, 1 first down.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Easy.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
And 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's into the end zone.